So can I get access by doing this quest then? Maybe. Do these ATMs actually work? Because it always just says steal. I can't seem to put money into them, so I'm guessing that's not something you can actually do.
Industries help you get there. Fill out an application today to become part of the most advanced technology corporation in the settled systems.
Okay. About us. Our mission statement: to deliver the best quality life improving technology today when you need tomorrow. Ryujin Industries are the leader in technology since its creation. We strive toward advancement and believe there is always room for improvement, fulfilling customer desire. It's the number one goal. Neuroamps. Millions of people benefit from neuroamps every day. Neuroamps are designed to improve overall brain function or to boost your quality of life. They're used in medical monitoring, neurological healing, and as mental stabilizers to help with sleep, anxiety, and social skills. The first neuroamp was created by Ray D. Carey's, a biotech engineer who specialized in neurological designs. D. Carey's was determined to harness the power of the mind to improve aspects of everyday life. While initially only improved for military use, neuroamps become a public commodity in 2315 and continue to be Ryujin's primary product today. Fair enough. In the news. See the latest news of Ryujin Industries is the leading technology corporation in the settled systems. Let's keep our customers up to date. Celebrating 20 years. Back in 2310, Simon Teo, the son of Teo Astroneering's founder, signed a deal with Ryujin Industries to become the first official subsidiary. The two companies have since celebrated incredible innovations to spacecraft engineering. Teo has remained a top commander in the spacecraft industry ever since. In commemoration of the historic moment, Ryujin threw a massive gala at the Astral Lounge. It's said that to be one of Neon's most prestigious events of the year. Several other CEOs were in attendance, including Synthetic Solutions' Bastian Porter and Hope Tech's very own Ron Hope. Ray D. Carey's herself also made an appearance as one of Ryujin's founders and made a toast alongside Masako, Himada, and Simon Teo for future success. You're now hiring. We're once again hiring the best and brightest of the settled systems. As a corporation, we're always taking on new hires. However, public announcements of job opportunities are rarely seen, making this the first in the past 2 years. We hope that many aspiring engineers and opportunities will see this as their chance to join our ever-growing team. Latest campaign. Ad candidate for interested candidates has been heard in both New Atlantis and Neon. Our job application available on any kiosk. Our subsidiaries. Plans include the following companies work with us. Arboron. Number one in craftsmanship and style, Arboron is sold to the top of innovative weapon manufacturers faster than any competitors. We create reliable, durable products you can feel secure when you need them. Visit our storefront at Ryujin Tower in Neon. Okay. Drone, the Hive Essentials, more hardworking honeybee. Drone suits organized to improve upon your daily life with our line of household robots. We understand the importance of time, which is why our robots specialize in undertaking these mundane tasks of household maintenance and everyday chores. Being something what you want to do, and let the drone do the work. Teo Astroneering. Best design spacecraft, period. Teo Astroneering has led the spacecraft industry in design for decades. We're consistently among the most recognized brands in multiple awards each year for luxury, quality, and dependability. Engineers and designers work hard to bring our customers that feeling of comfort and safety as you travel among the stars to reach your destination. Visit our showroom and Neon. Okay, Tranquilitia. This responds with the finest ingredients. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, I'm job application. Once a region, job application. All questions must be answered for your participation to be submitted. Okay. How many years of experience do you have working in secretarial position or corporate environment? I'll say 5'9". How familiar are Ryujin Industries product lines? I have the basic knowledge. What's your proficiency with computers in regards to typing and file management? Pretty... I guess medium. What level of education have you completed? Masters? You have a history of criminal activity? Yes. The application now complete. To officially submit your application, please let's submit application. Answers may only be changed beyond this point. Okay. Thank you for submitting it. Please report to Imogen Salz of the Operations Fort and Regent Terra Neon for your interview. Wait, I actually have to go to an interview? The hell? Okay. Okay, right. Yeah, because I know what I'm doing, right? Embassy District. Let's see. Mast. This place is huge. Like, seriously, bro. Absolutely huge. There's so many classes, so many people. So many places to be and go. I don't know what this building is, but okay, let's check it. There's a lot of people outside. Why?
Exactly. It's like...
When someone insults you, you want to just beat the shit out of them sometimes, but you don't.
Well, not quite what I was thinking, but that's actually a great example, Marcus. The man in the story was cruel. But you know why he was cruel? You must feel what he feels. Understand his pain. Accept it. And deliver it not back upon him.
Empathy. You mean empathy? But you say it like it's easy. Like anyone can just love a terrible person who has been terrible to them.
Yeah.
Yeah, why even bother? I mean, isn't the cycle of humanity peace and war back and forth, like forever? Seems kind of pointless to try so hard for something that won't last. Nothing ever really changes.
So how are you? Everything
It's
good?
not easy, no, but necessary. Because you see, everything has changed.
I see.
God has given us the intelligence, the ingenuity to reach into the stars, to travel his
religious
path,
man.
to truly find him. But we can't do it alone. The only way is through
Unity.
Huh. Yes, Andreas. Yes. Unity. Well, I'm sure you all have other things to do. Thank you for taking the time to stop and talk with me.
I just think I need to go all in.
I just happened to bump into a few friends seeking some spiritual guidance.
Oh, hi there. I'm Marcus Lestari. Are you interested in the Sanctum Universum?
In the what? Sanctum Universum. Sure, I guess. I'm
Glad to hear it.
interested.
It's an exciting time for the church. We're growing every day, and we've been getting more interested visitors lately, too.
Uh-huh.
Actually, we've had a few visitors come by recently, but they have yet to come visit us again. This strikes me as a good opportunity.
Is that right?
I'm wondering, would you like to go check in with those visitors and welcome them back to our church? Maybe all they need is just another invitation. And don't worry, I'll pay for your effort, of course.
I mean, if there's caps on the line, sure thing. Yeah, sure do. Why not reach out to yourself as a member of the church?
Well, that's why. We want to keep growing our community, but sometimes people can be suspicious of others who are already heavily involved in the church. A new face like yourself might make the prior visitors more comfortable with returning, and you all may learn something along the way. Either something about the church or about yourselves.
I see. Yeah, sure. I'll do it.
Excellent.
What's the worst
Their
that could
names
happen?
were Tony, Evie, and Johan. When you check in with them, give them one of these slates. It's just a little something welcoming them back if they're interested.
I see.
If you want, take some time to talk with them, get to know them and why they were interested in the Sanctum Universum. In any case, when you're done, come back to me and I'll give you your payment.
Sounds good.
Aquilus has seen so much. I'm really glad I can talk to him when I need to.
Yeah.
I don't really go for all this religion stuff, but I like talking to Aquilus.
Fair.
Even just Aquilus has helped me through some tough times lately.
I see. And is this A sanctum universum where he lives, I guess. Let's go check out. Do they still have, like, religious figures or anything like that? Like a statue of anything? You know, kind of be like idols, I guess.
That first jump. It changes you, unlocks something within you. Have you felt it? Our numbers are growing every year. Aquilus's message really connects with people.
I'm happy to help out in whatever way I can here. Anything Thomas needs, I'm here for him.
I see. I don't want to take it, because I feel like that'd be stealing their book. But I am curious as to, is there anybody I can talk to?
There's so many mysteries in the universe, so many.
Oh, now I can actually
unknowns
officially
that
talk to you.
I try to help out others whenever I get the chance. I may not always have the perfect advice for people, but I try to just be here for them. I think that's what they really need more than anything else.
I see.
Were you seeking worldly wisdom or just a friendly ear?
Trying to find the lodge.
Ah, the intrepid explorers. Well, you're very nearly there. Just down the path. They're an interesting bunch. I hope you enjoy your visit.
Thank you, my friend.
And I might say, if perhaps once you've done with Constellation, and you find yourself desiring more, let's say, metaphysical knowledge, consider stopping by the church and reading some of our writings. Among the grav jumps is a good starting point, I think. Perhaps we can discuss it when you've had a chance to look it over. I am always interested to hear new opinions.
Okay. I don't think I've had the pleasure.
That's all right. I'm sure it just escaped your memory. So many things do over time.
Yeah?
There must be a copy around here somewhere. If you do happen to peruse it, I would enjoy hearing your thoughts on the idea.
Sure thing. I'll give it a look.
Wonderful. I really would be happy to discuss it with you sometime.
Okay. Right, let's go and read it then, seeing as it is on this pedestal. And it's not stealing, which is great. Among the Gravjunts, God seeks you. Is God real? The more proper question would be, is reality divine? Existence itself is a mystery which yearns to be uncovered. What is goodness but a comparison to the good? What is existence but a participation in being? Any common attribute invites comparison to some more pure form of it, and as we work our way up the tree of attributes, from apples to red, to colour, to waveforms, to energy, to space-time, to existence, we find fewer and fewer branches to explore. All of reality eventually converges into a single point. Some call it Omega, others Telos, some call it God, but its true nature is best understood in another way. Where the diversity of the universe inspires awe and wonder, it exists only in contrast to a simplicity so pure that it may only be understood as primordial and even divine. Still, it exists is effectively redundant as it is. In fact, existence itself, our being derives from being. Our essence is what was imagined by its mind, but what we consider imagining and what we consider mind are in fact so far beyond our understanding that even the metaphors are like the tiny whitecaps on a massive surging sea. Most urgently, this being, which gave rise to reality itself, seeks to understand its consequences. Consequence. By which I mean you and me. Our senses are limited and only able to perceive 3 dimensions as we are helplessly flung across the 4th in a single direction. But our finest minds tell us that the universe has at least 12 dimensions, and who knows what further knowledge may be revealed in time. From our meagre capacity, the universe is not simply unexplored, but fully unknowable in any comprehensive sense. And so we rely on revelation. We submit ourselves to direct communion with the one source of truth. For truth is another of its attributes, even as all the separate aspects resolve in simplicity. To know the truth, we must know the truth. And that truth wishes to know us as well. Our physical embodiments are limited to movement in 3 dimensions, just as fabric is bound to and defined by its warp and weft but we have a power that raises us above the unreminding matter that merely exists without will. We can bend the fabric of space-time, rending warp from left, peering through the veil that we may otherwise mistake for all that there is, but when we do so by jumping from point to point, we are not merely moving in space, but becoming voyagers into a new level of understanding. These moments between grav jumps are not simply nothingness, but glimpses into understanding of the mystery that underlies our reality. To know what truth is to become closer to the divine ourselves. This is the purpose of our lives. The purpose of the Sanctum Universum is to guide you in the experiences so each opportunity to know is not squandered. Seek out Aquilus, let him open your heart to the understanding that is no different from your mind, and join us as we seek further communion and increase our sharing in the nature of the divine. Okay. I'm not going to pretend I understood all that, but I'll try.
Oh, I hope you have the chance to read more about our beliefs.
So I can change my traits, which is cool. Okay. I've read your writing.
Oh, wonderful. Tell me, what did you think?
I found it very engaging.
I'm so glad to hear that. I confess I do feel something of a swell of pride every time I learn my thoughts mean something to others. It's a good reminder that we're onto something here. You're always welcome here if you ever need comfort or advice or just want someone to talk to.
Okay. What can you tell me about the Sanctum Universum?
Well, we're a newer organization, at least officially. Our facility here in New Atlantis has only been around a few decades.
I see.
But we're gaining new members all the time. I think people have been grasping for something to express what they're experiencing, and I'm glad we can be here for them.
I see. You're a priest?
Keeper by title. But yes, I suppose the title fits.
I see.
I'm very grateful that I have the opportunity to be here for those who need us, who find meaning in our message.
Fair.
The Sanctum will always be here for those who seek it.
Very well. Well, that was an interesting, fun little chat, I guess. And an interesting read, but it is what it is.
Have you ever heard one of his sermons? They're really good.
Cool. Freestar Collective.
The guards will check you at the elevators. Try not to make a fuss. Welcome to the Freestar Embassy. Is there something I can help you with?
Representative Chisholm is being held at the spaceport by UC Security.
Typical UC Security. They try to bully us every chance they get and still manage to play the victim. I'll get this squared away with the folks down at the spaceport. Thanks for letting us know.
You're welcome. Well, besides that, I don't want to use a chair. I want to talk to her, please.
Don't you worry. I'll have our people go and fetch the representative.
Okay, is that it? I wish I chose other...
Unless you've got embassy business, I suggest you mosey along. No loitering.
Okay. Right. Armistice Archives.
And after the UC Navy's defeat at the Battle of Cheyenne by the Freestar Collective's ragtag fleet, both sides decided the time had come to bring the colony war to an end. So, the two parties came together to negotiate the terms of the armistice. fleet sizes
Excuse
would
me?
be capped, mechs and xeno weapons outlawed, and all research related to those fields would be kept under lock and key in their own special archive, which actually rests below our feet as we speak.
Is that right?
And while these new restrictions transformed the settled systems overnight, entire economies were upended with the flick of a pen. They also marked the start of something critical: cooperation between the United Colonies and the Freestar Collective for the first time in decades. A pledge between the powers for a more harmonious future. Thank you for listening. It's a fascinating subject, the colony war, though I'm thankful I didn't have to participate. The archives themselves are off limits, but you're free to look around up here.
Okay. Wonder if I have to go down there at some point. So, the thing is, when I was speaking to the other guy, he said that I was near back to the grind, due in fall, been given a job at Galbank, primary sources, so we just conduct some interviews in the well, the trees, gem jealousy, the art dealer, create cargo lint supply, survey Samati, keeping the peace. Okay. Ah! Frame rate. Stop. Thank you. Checking if there's anybody up here for a quest. I guess not.
Here we are, the lodge. The front door should unlock if you hold up the watch that Barrett gave you. I have messaged the other members of Constellation. They will be waiting for us inside.
Okay, well, let's go speak to him then.